Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome to it. Thanks for joining us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Over the weekend, President Trump tried to stop all the Epstein talk. He doesn't want us whining about
I don't
Epstein.
know why you're talking about it right now, to be honest with you.
Thank you. You're exactly right, Jeffy. We shouldn't be. I mean, it was a long time ago, right? He's been dead for 6 years.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Thank you.
He socialed out. They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who's doing a fantastic job.
I told you, man, he is not getting rid of her.
We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. You know what? Me neither. That's the thing we're trying to tell you is we don't like it at all. We have a perfect administration, he says. The talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it. All over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein.
Thank you.
Jeez. Okay.
And he went on. I mean, it was a long,
on and on. Yeah, there was a lot more than that. Oh, yeah, look at that.
I mean, it was never ending.
Wow. So, again, there's no character limit on Truth Social, apparently.
Not if you're Donald Trump.
That's about 7,000 words he used on that. And look, I desperately want President Trump to succeed. I want to continue to agree with him and cheer him on. I want that. But I can't on this.
It sounds like you don't.
I can't on this. And it seems like neither can most of his true supporters.
No.
This is different this time. You know, there's too much awareness. There's too much buildup. There's too many promises. Incredibly heightened expectations from all of these people that we placed in office to do this job, and now they're stabbing us in the back. You can't just say, okay, stop talking about it now. That's not going to work.
Too many other great things are happening. We just need to move on.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah, I mean, it was your White House that had invited all of the social media influencers up there to carry out all of these beautiful binders here filled with absolutely nothing.
Yep.
So I think, and if you had continued on with that post, he mentions that he wants to see investigations into 2020 election fraud, which I agree with completely. But he talks about the Hunter Biden laptop. He talks about, what was the other thing that he mentioned? The Russia hoax.
Russia hoax, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're still talking about those. I think that we're going to continue to talk about holding elites that are pedophiles and potential rapists accountable.
It involves children.
I think we're not going to let this one go. Sorry.
And here's the problem. He faces the same reaction to his renewed support for sending arms to Ukraine.
Yeah.
And exempting service workers from deportation. And I'm upset with all three of those things. But here's some of the reaction to President Trump's post on Truth Social. These are his followers. These are Truth Social followers. This statement breaks my heart, Mr. President. That's from Rosie, 26. I have 4 daughters and live in Texas, where families lost little children. I can't even begin to comprehend the flipped narrative that it was so long ago. Why are we still talking about this and nobody should care? We want the elite pedos exposed. You promised us that. Pam promised us that. Cash promised us that. Now it's our fault because we want that promise fulfilled and call Pam out every time she lies? That was from Chrissy, 3607. What else has she lied to us about? I mean, that's a great post. And from Dwayne Sykes, this is going to cost you so many supporters, I being one of them. I have been to multiple rallies and was even there on January 6th. This is one of the main things that needs to be fixed. Our two-tiered system of justice needs to end. We, the people, are tired of it. I mean, really nicely put and very, very true.
Yeah, and something else he said in that post was that the Epstein files were created by Obama and Hillary and all the gang. That's breaking news. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure is.
Could you please expound?
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't have to because I don't know why you're still talking about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Daily Mail is reporting that Ghislaine is willing to speak in front of Congress.
Testify.
So,
Well, she's willing to do anything to get her out of that jail cell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she'll get out of jail, but I think she wants to share some things now.
Well, she'll be out of jail when she testifies to Congress.
Let's get Alan
My point.
Dershowitz up there too. You could give some sort of immunity, I'm sure, to Dershowitz, right? Who says I've seen the names.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Let's hear it.
he's bound by the sealed documents.
Yeah.
I'm sure Congress would have the power, I would assume, to let him do that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. And on Ukraine, is this what we voted for? Is this what we were promised? U.S. President Donald Trump will announce a new plan to supply Ukraine with arms today, which is expected to include offensive weapons this time.
Yeah. It's not, it's, there were reports this weekend about about pizza orders being up at the Pentagon.
Oh, man.
So I'm not sure what all is going to happen and what's going to be announced, but I don't know that that's true. I just know it was reported.
The provision of offensive weapons would mark a significant shift for President Trump, who until recently claimed he would only supply defensive weapons to avoid escalating the conflict. So I guess that's out the window. Two sources told Axios that they believe the plan likely involves long-range missiles capable of striking targets deep inside Russian territory, including Moscow. However, they did not know President Trump's final decision.
Right. I hope that this is his. This is a way to bring Putin to the table because he's pissed.
I hope
he's pissed at Putin, and so
he is.
Rather than actually follow through with it, I hope this is just a bluff to bring Putin to the table.
Well, Lindsey Graham said Trump is really pissed at Putin. His announcement tomorrow is going to be very aggressive. Yeah. So that's.
Yeah, we got some interesting sound both from Graham and
powerful.
Trump on this coming up.
Okay. New initiative, which will be presented during Trump's meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, involves European countries paying for U.S.-made weapons that will be sent to Ukraine. The plan was proposed by Volodymyr Zelensky. And of course, we got to give him whatever he wants, right? Yeah, I mean, look at the way he dresses. He's such a snappy dresser that how could you refuse a man like that? He's got a T-shirt on. Give him whatever he needs.
He's a soldier fighting for his country.
He's a soldier. Is he?
Yes.
Except for
his country.
No, he's not. But it's solidarity with the soldiers.
Thank you.
That's what it is.
Thank you.
Jeez. All right. So yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of the day Donald Trump was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania. And we still have very few answers about the shooter.
That's for sure.
But the president said over the weekend he's satisfied with the investigation, and God protected him that day. So it was nearly the end of Donald J. Trump.
Yeah.
Man, he came within, I think he says, like a half an inch or something.
Yeah.
Came within half an inch of just being
seems
killed.
even closer than that, but okay, we'll give you half an inch.
Pretty stunning.
Yeah, and we're never. It's just like with Epstein. We're not gonna
get the truth
Las
there.
Vegas. This Thomas Matthew Crooks. It's just gonna be, I don't know, lone wolf. Lone wolf. That's it.
Every
Move
time.
along.
Every
No
single
more
time.
questions.
Wow. All right. Before we get deeper into this and get into the Bongino and that whole mess, let me tell you about Pack Ray Bingo and our new bingo card, which is pinned to the top of Pat Unleashed right now on Twitter. And here's the thing: when you get a bingo, either across, down, diagonally, and you call 888-900-3393. First thing out of your mouth must be Bingo.
I mean, those are the rules.
Those are the rules. We're going to absolutely adhere to them this week.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Thank you, Fisher. Are we?
Yeah, we are. Because Chris and Jeffy are both pissed because we caved last week. And so
When you say
We is a lot of people.
When you say
we is a lot of people.
that is.
I caved. But Keith, I think, backed me on caving.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Oh, jeez. Okay, got it.
All right. So it starts in the upper left-hand corner with me saying President brain dead.
Oh, no.
Referring to Joe Biden. Jeffy says,
How dare you? How dare you?
AOC.
You just pay for it.
Oh, she needs to be sued, by the way.
Me talking about Warren, fat piece of crap, Buffett. Also, St. Fauci of DCC. Chris informs me that that I just posted something on X. I don't know why he has to do that.
I know, strange.
It's just something
Did I
you
not
forget.
just post it?
Yeah,
What are you
something
telling me that
forget.
for?
When you
Okay.
hit from post to like, oh yeah, I did post that.
That's weird. Then
He called you daddy.
this.
The reporter. That's awesome.
This is then Keith.
Fun fact.
Pete Hegseth.
We don't play your little games.
Jeffy says,
Athletically overweight, which I am.
no, which of course, I mean, everybody knows that. J.D. Vance.
I don't really care, Margaret.
Me talking about Cardinal Joe Tobin of Newark. What is Coco Chris?
Oh, remember, he's a cokehead now after his trip to Peru.
Oh.
Oh, Coco Chris,
Okay.
yeah. And he just said, I know I let it slide on Friday, but he was like, I miss Peru. Yeah, he's coming down. Going through withdrawals.
Talking about the impeached Alejandro Mayorkas. Then we've got Trudeau.
We have recently switched to drinking water bottles out of when we have water bottles out of plastic. Away from plastic towards paper.
Spit it
like drink box water bottles. Sort of things.
That was so long ago, and it
Holy
was
crap.
just
I know.
terrible.
You forget how bad it was. Good golly.
So do they have water bottles? Yes or no? Because I'm
no.
confused.
No water bottles.
There's no water bottles.
That's what
Okay.
he was trying to say. No water bottles.
Box water. Holy cow.
Sorry.
Then we have Keith saying,
Of sorts.
Tom Homan.
What the hell's the matter with everybody up in Congress?
Yeah.
That's an evergreen clip.
Jeffy.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I mean, there doesn't have to be a bingo winner. That's part of the bingo rules, actually.
Right. President Biden.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Miss him.
Genius. Absolute genius. Chris shares a new American experience he just had. Those are plentiful. Me talking about the Ayatollah Mamdani. Calling Chris Christie Chris Fat Bastard Christie. Joe Biden said.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
We got Keith.
Now you know the rest of the story.
And Hank Guam Tipper Johnson. All right. So that is our bingo card. Be listening for those things to occur and be the first to call. First thing out of your mouth. Bingo. Okay. And everything will be fine. Then you win the $30 worth of merchandise from packrayshop.com and a dozen cookies from Kexi.com. So on Friday, the news broke that Deputy Director of the FBI, Dan Bongino, was not happy with how the administration is handling the Jeffrey Epstein files.
Yeah, Fred, it remains to be seen if he actually follows through with what he has told colleagues. But what we do know is that Dan Bongino has told people he is considering resigning as the deputy director of the FBI over the fallout that has continued ever since this memo was released last Sunday. The anger inside the MAGA base has only continued to grow instead of going away, as some officials inside hoped it would. And now our colleagues, along with Christian Holmes, Tanner Rabinowitz, and Evan Perez, we're hearing that he's considering resigning after they had this heated confrontation with the Attorney General Pam Bondi over the handling of this earlier this week. And basically there was a meeting at the White House where the FBI Director Kash Patel was there, the White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles. They were questioned about whether they were part of a story that there was basically some infighting over how this came out, and this memo that said we're not going to be releasing any more information related to Jeffrey Epstein. And I should note that we are told Bongino denied leaking any story to this outlet that it was reported on. But there has been a lot of fighting between Attorney General Pam Bondi specifically and the leadership over at the FBI over who's to blame in this situation.
Wow. I bet he is pissed because his credibility's on the line.
Sure is.
You know?
I mean, Cash has already bent the knee.
Yes.
Yeah, he has.
Cash has already bent the knee. I mean, he posted for the first time in a few days, the conspiracy theories just aren't true, never have been. It's an honor to serve the President of the United States, at Real Donald Trump, and I'll continue to do so for as long as he calls on me. So
right, and Mary Margaret Olohan, White House correspondent for the Daily Wire, she tweeted out on Friday that a source close to Dan Bongino told her that it's either him or Pam Bondi, and that he won't stay at the FBI if she stays at the DOJ.
Okay.
This is going to get it.
Sounds like Trump's on her side. Sounds like President Trump's fine with her.
I told you that's.
Yeah.
I sure does.
Yeah, it does. Over the weekend, President Trump was asked about Bongino, and here's what he had to say.
Oh, I think so. I did. I spoke to him today. Dan Bongino, very good guy. I've known him a long time. I've done his show many, many times. And he sounded terrific, actually. No, I think he's in good shape.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We'll see what.
There you go.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
He sounds like he's in good shape. Okay.
Sounds like he's in good shape because he's going to be doing something else.
Yeah.
Was he working out? Did he call in the middle of a workout?
Yes. Yeah.
I think he has gotten a few workouts in.
Okay.
So there is that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let me tell you about Bank on Yourself. Because it is a fantastic way to go. If you are looking for something to invest in, I mean, Wall Street insists the only way to have enough money to retire is to put your life savings into a 401k or an IRA. And then just roll the dice. Yeah, and see what happens in Wall Street. You know, because it's basically a giant casino. And if that were true, though, why do studies show the average American owing that advice, taking that advice, will run out of their life savings by a staggering 10 years? And even the man who invented the 401k says it's a monster that should be destroyed. So with Bank on Yourself, you get access to your money for emergencies and opportunities with no questions asked. There are no government penalties or restrictions on how much or when you can take it. And when you use your money, it keeps growing like you never touched it. Try doing that with a 401k or an IRA. You can't. Your money is guaranteed to grow by a larger dollar amount every year in both good times and bad times. There's never been a down year with this system. You'll know the minimum guaranteed value of your retirement savings on the day you plan to tap into them and at every point along the way. You can get a free report that reveals how you can bank on yourself and enjoy tax-free retirement income, guaranteed growth, and control of your money. Just go to bankonyourself.com/unleashed. bankonyourself.com/unleashed. Get your free report. bankonyourself.com/unleashed.
Pat Gray returns.
One big-time supporter of President Trump, Laura Loomer, posted on X on Friday. Here's what she had to say. FBI Director Cash and Bongino are livid with Pam Bondi over her DOJ memo and the lack of transparency from her office regarding the Jeffrey Epstein files. Source tells me Dan Bongino is taking the day off today from his job as deputy director of the FBI, and there is now speculation on whether or not he'll return to his job at the FBI over his disgust with Bondi's lack of transparency in handling the Epstein files. Oh, the president says he's fine, so I think everything's fine.
We got an update.
Everything's fine. Yeah. I'm told Cash and Bongino are furious, and the blowback she's caused them with her lack of transparency. I believe that. Cash Patel and Dan Bongino should call for Bondi's public resignation today and save themselves, and to also push for full transparency into the Epstein files.
Okay.
It's an issue the American people care deeply about. That's very true. Someone needs to be fired for this. Giving Bondi courtesy to resign is more than she deserves. Trump should just fire her.
I mean, that was the early report there on Friday. I mean, since then, Jeff, you mentioned Cash has bent the knee.
Yep.
The president said, Dan's fine.
I don't know if Dan's fine. We'll see. I mean, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he is. I mean, he just started his job, though. You'd hate to. I mean, he just gave away a lucrative career to sign up for this. So, I don't know.
And he'll be fine. He's okay.
He's fine.
He'll be fine. He's okay. I mean, he gave the one business. The wife is running the one business, and he just has the radio show that he used to have. But if he stepped back into just podcasting on his platform,
he'd be fine.
I wonder if he'd be able to discuss some of the inner workings of the FBI.
I know. I bet you that's a sticking point.
Got to be an NDA.
That's a sticking point.
Government NDA.
I bet it is. Yeah, because they know darn well he's not going to.
Yeah,
he's going to not talk about it. I'll tell you that.
It sure has been interesting this weekend seeing the news come out that Pam Bondi fired all of the individuals that were associated with the Jack Smith investigation, 20 officials to be precise. And she said that they've dismissed the charges against Dr. Kirk Moore, the Utah doctor we talked about that was doing the fake vaccine passports or cards or whatever and destroying the vials. That's what we said. You have the power. If anyone does, it's you, Pam Bondi.
She used it.
And she did, which is, look, good. I just wonder if she's trying to take some of the heat off of her. I don't care if that's why, but I'm glad that they did drop those charges.
Yeah. I'm surprised they did.
I am too.
But I'm glad they did. On Saturday afternoon, the president himself chimed in
we played that.
on Truth Social. Oh, this is what we already did?
Yep.
So he didn't chime in again with another 7,000 page.
I don't know. Now they force you to have an account, right, Chris, over at Truth Social? Maybe you don't know that.
I do not know that on the Truth.
So now you can't read his stuff.
He's too busy at Threads. He's too busy with the Threads.
That is an all-American experience, is it not?
Yes.
Being on Threads, Chris.
Well, I just closed my phone because I was checking my Threads account.
Shut up!
I got an alert.
I have a Truth Social account, though. And I think I have a Blue Sky account. I have a Truth Social account. I have a Blue Sky.
Of course, I have a Blue Sky.
What are you doing over at Blue Sky?
Exactly. I don't even remember.
Keith.
I don't even remember. I think it's Jeffy JFR, but I'm not positive.
Exactly, Jeff. Keith, why is Jeffy on Blue Sky? Because we know what Blue Sky is for.
Mm-hmm. That's where libs go to rant to other libs.
Oh, yeah, that too. That too.
Wait, what? Hold on. What is? Oh, I don't want to know.
Oh, you don't know?
No, you don't.
The PDF files like to go in there.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I don't know at all what you're talking
PDF
about.
files. Chris will explain.
Pedophiles?
Yeah,
really?
That's apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where you find Jeffrey Epstein's of the world?
Mm-hmm. Yes, maybe that's where the file is.
Wow.
It's in Blue Sky.
Yeah. There's a cute little meme floating around. This might piss off some people.
Uh-oh.
What difference does it make anyway?
That's right.
It is a similar
100%.
tantrum.
It is a similar
Is it
tantrum.
not? It is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yep.
Bless his heart, it's a similar tantrum. And to add fuel to the fire, Tucker Carlson said this during his speech at the Turning Point USA conference in Tampa.
Not acceptable. And I think the real answer is Jeffrey Epstein was working on behalf of intel services, probably not American. And we have every right to ask, on whose behalf was he working? How does a guy go from being a math teacher at the Dalton School in the late 70s with no college degree to having multiple airplanes, a private island, and the largest residential house in Manhattan. Where did all the money come from? And no one has ever gotten to the bottom of that because no one has ever tried. And moreover, it's extremely obvious to anyone who watches that this guy had direct connections to a foreign government. Now, no one's allowed to say that that foreign government is Israel because we have been somehow cowed into thinking that that's naughty. There is nothing wrong with saying that. There is nothing hateful about saying that. There's nothing anti-Semitic about saying that. There's nothing even anti-Israel about saying that. I've spent my entire life pretty much in Washington, where I knew and loved a number of people, including one very close person who worked at CIA. That has never prohibited me from saying, I think the CIA has done some horrible things, murdered a bunch of people, participated in the murder of a sitting U.S. president. It's got a whole trail of crimes. That doesn't make me a disloyal American. It doesn't make me anti-American in any sense. I was born here. My family's been here for hundreds of years. I love this country. That's why I live here. So criticizing the behavior of a government agency does not make you a hater. It makes you a free person. It makes you a citizen. You're allowed to do that because you're not a slave. You're a citizen. And you have a right to expect that your government will not act against your interests, and you have a right to demand that foreign governments not be allowed to act against your interests. That's not creepy. It shouldn't be forbidden. And yet all of us have trained ourselves to believe that you can't say that somehow.
You could say it, but back it up with some evidence. Give me the evidence of it, that he worked for Mossad or the CIA. I'm hearing both of those. And I mean, I've heard people talk about it, and the I guess the circumstantial evidence, the people that he knew, leads people to believe, but I've seen no evidence of it so far. Show me the evidence, and we'll talk about it. But I haven't seen it. I've heard circumstances. I've heard he knows people. I've heard, some people helped him. But I have seen no evidence that he's a Mossad agent or a CIA agent. Maybe he was. I don't know. But
I mean, he did, according to one of the witnesses, one of the victims, the Jane Doe, that he bragged about being Mossad. But I would say, especially after some of the stuff I watched this weekend, I feel like there's more evidence that he's a CIA operative. Than Mossad, but probably both. He was probably CIA first. And
probably a double agent.
Yeah, and then Mossad was like, whoa, hey, check this guy out. Will we ever know?
I doubt it.
No, in fact, I don't even know why you're still talking about it, to be honest with you. I'm a little...
Coming up later, we got another clip that's pretty interesting from Tucker talking about the day he got fired at Fox News. But also at this event, at Turning Point, was another Fox alum, and that was Megyn Kelly. She weighed in specifically on Attorney General Pam Bondi.
She has never missed an opportunity to go on television and dangle sweet nothings that might be coming your way. Try to lead you to believe that she's got it. It's on her desk. It's coming tomorrow. You're going to see something on Epstein. And it was a tease. So you either believe that Pam Bondi was telling the truth then or that she's telling the truth now. But both cannot be true. She was either lying when she went on Fox News all those times saying, I've got it, we're looking at it, wait until you see it, it's horrible. Or she's lying in her 2-page memo that they released on a Sunday night at the tail end of a holiday weekend to Axios, as if Axios is where we all go for our news. Hell no. She went to someone she knew would not kick the tires on the story, and without signing the memo, dropped it in the dead of night and said, that's it. Take it. Take the crumbs and be happy. Refused to come out and give a presser. Come out and give a press conference. Stand there for 6 hours to the point where people are dying of boredom. They've asked all their questions. That's how you put a scandal to rest.
Right.
But she wouldn't even sign her name to it. And I'm telling you, I have dollars to donuts. It's going to come out that there was internal consternation over that memo and whose name did and did not go on it and who it was and was not behind it. And so now you have a situation where her words on the record on Fox News are diametrically opposed to what she put in this memo. She's embarrassed the president. She's embarrassed herself. And Dan and Cash, to the extent they've had to sign off on that, let's understand the FBI is controlled by the DOJ. The FBI is subservient to DOJ. She's their boss. That they're in this position where the only comments they've made on the record as administration officials have been, we don't think he killed himself, and we don't think he got murdered. We think he did kill himself. We've looked at the tapes, and Cash to Joe Rogan saying, if I saw all these tapes of Jeffrey Epstein with little girls, trust me, I would show you. But I haven't seen it. Okay, so what they're saying now is consistent with what they've said since they joined the office, and that is one of the many reasons why this scandal is squarely on her.
Really good points.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
I got some tweets here. Lone Wolf 2965 tweets. Ghislaine Maxwell has said she wants to testify before Congress. Her family has my sympathies over her upcoming suicide. Jeez. Jimmy Dimples. If you ever think that your workplace is full of office drama, just think of and compare with what's going on with Trump, Bondi, and Bongino. You'll feel so much better.
Yeah, well, you don't work with Cruz, so.
Well, that's a good point. You would think that if Epstein was a CIA agent, this from B. de Bodine, that you guys would know, since the Blaze is a CIA substation.
That's right.
Someone had to say it.
Yeah, it had to be said.
That hasn't been said in a while, so we thought we'd covered our bases.
Because we would have seen him wandering around the studios here,
Well,
at the CIA substation.
He hasn't been to a Christmas party in like 6 or 7 years.
Right.
That's right.
Is he still on the invite list?
If he's still
always
alive.
on the
From Wes Usery, first candidate for president on the newly founded American Party, Dan Bongino.
That's a good
may
call.
Not be that far of a stretch.
That
Wes.
is a good call.
That is.
That's awesome.
You bookmarked that tweet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good job, Wes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's good stuff. All right, let's get a Fat Five from Jeff Fisher.
All right, let's rock and roll. Something to think about for all Ford automobile owners and wannabe Ford owners. Within the first 6 months of 2025, Ford has issued more safety recalls than any other company ever. As in a full year, according to the Wall Street Journal.
Really?
So by the end of June, Ford had already issued 88 recalls. Ford says 9 of those recalls were expansions of earlier ones, so why don't you calm down a little bit. And 33 were as a result of an ongoing audit of past software fixes. But recalls have also involved issues like fuel pump failures and EV battery problems. So Ford is number one in recalls. They've been rampant throughout the industry, too. Last year, there were about 1,000 auto recalls compared to over 800 a decade ago. And Ford says, look, we've added some more safety personnel and testing, and so it's going to cut down in the future. So why don't you just not worry about it, okay? We're fine. All right. All right. Have fun. Good luck. Speaking of recalls, Walmart is recalling 850,000 stainless steel water bottles because the lid can forcefully eject and unexpectedly strike customers, resulting in permanent vision loss.
Oh, no.
It just blows off the bottle?
It does. Walmart is 850,000. The Ozark Trail 64-ounce stainless steel insulated water bottles been sold at Walmart since 2017. And according to the Consumer Product Public Safety Commission, these products pose serious impact and laceration hazards. So there's been what happens is the carbonated beverages and perishable beverages and like juice and milk, people leave them in there too long. And so then they go to open it up, bam, right in the face. They claim that right now they've received reports from people who were injured, struck in the face with these lids when opening the bottles. 2 of those people suffered permanent vision loss after being stuck in the eye. So I don't know who is responsible for that, whether it's Walmart or the Trail. Was it the Ozark Trail Stainless Steel Water Company, which is probably owned by Walmart? But somebody's going to be paying big-time bottles. So return them for a full refund. The bottles can be recalled by identifying them by their model number, which is 83662. No, it's not 8765309. But the number only appears on the packaging. So how do you tell if it's the right one? Well, good luck.
Good luck. God bless.
Just
right?
bring it back. Yeah, just bring it back. If you've got one, bring it back.
Yeah.
So, because that's the only way you can tell. If it's got the Ozark Trail logo, bring it back. Because there's no way, unless you still have the packaging, and who doesn't keep the packaging
right.
of their water bottle that they opened up a year and a half ago? I mean, you still have that.
That's
stashed
on
in the
you,
cupboard. Right? You're supposed to keep that stuff.
That's on you, consumer.
The end of last year was the end of Paul McCartney's final McCartney's Got Back tour show. It ended at O2 Arena in London. Ringo even showed up and played during the final show. McCartney now Got Back tour, first come to North America, I don't know, 3 years ago. It was like the 10th biggest tour of 2022. Then he played in New York for a little while. He did the Saturday Night Live show. And, okay, that wasn't the end, because McCartney's Got Back tour is going to return to the U.S. this fall. Starting with a date at Acrisure Arena in Palm Desert, September 29th. Tickets go on sale July 18th, coming up this week. According to McCartney's Instagram account, pre-sale tickets from his website start on the 15th, which is what, tomorrow? Tomorrow, July 15th. So you can get that 19-date tour here in America. I will say this, that if 83-year-old Paul McCartney is continuing to work, don't you ever plan on retiring, because it's not going to happen. Paul continues to knock it out of the park. And I see your boy, Lou Graham, from Foreigner, coming back for a little bit. Anyway, yeah.
Really?
Fans will get to see the legendary original frontman join forces with Foreigner's newest lead singer, Luis Maldonado, for a special stretch of concerts that's already generating buzz. 8-show tour kicks off in December in New York and wraps up in Pennsylvania. It's the Foreigner 4 Deluxe Tour, celebrating their 1981 chart-topping album 4 with the newly remastered expanded reissue. And they first shared the stage earlier this year on a run through Mexico and South America. And so then they've got the deluxe box set, and I think they released a new song already from their Instagram account. I see, and also their singer, the one guy in the band, Kelly Hansen, who stepped in as lead singer in 2005.
Right.
He announced, he announced, he's known Paul McCartney. He announced that this will be his final tour with the band.
Wow.
After 20 years. He says it's time to rest and see what comes next.
Huh.
I've been the lead singer of this band for 20 years. I've been in show business for almost 50 with this band, and on the road 9 months a year for 20 years. You miss a lot of stuff. And so I just want to rest for a little while. This is when this is at the hall when the induction at 2024. That picture right there was that 2020? A year and a half ago, something like that.
So Lou Graham is going to sing with them, though.
Yeah,
at some of their
here
concert
in the
events.
States. Yeah, here in the States. Yeah, and he showed up at some of their shows in Mexico and South America last year.
Yeah, I heard some of that.
So did I.
Yeah, it was.
So did I. Wow.
Hall of Fame worthy is what you're saying?
That's what I'm hearing. Hall of Fame worthy. Hall of Fame worthy.
Well, he certainly was. Back in the day, Hall of Fame worthy. Is he still? I don't. He's had a lot of health issues, and I think it's taken a toll on his voice.
The picture that I sent in of Lou Graham on stage, that's one of the shows either in Mexico or South America, and the clip on their Instagram is of him singing. He's on stage there singing.
Yeah,
and I didn't send the audio in for that, but.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame worthy is what you said, Keith, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's what it is.
Right.
It's sad. It's sad because one of the greatest rock vocalists of all time, and I think it's gone.
Still cranking it out, though. He's still cranking it out. Bless his heart. Subscribe to my daily show, Chewing the Fat, available wherever you get your podcast, Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher. Wherever you get, free today. It might not be tomorrow, but it is free today. Let's see. We got to talk about the mystery interstellar object discovered last week is likely to be the oldest comet ever seen, possibly predating our solar system by about 3 billion years. The water-rich ice visitor named 31 Atlas is only the third known object from beyond our solar system ever spotted in our cosmic neighborhood, and the first to reach us from completely different region of our Milky Way. could be more than 7 billion years old, according to the University of
How do they know that? Come on.
Oxford astronomer.
Seriously.
Because Matthew Hopkins is at the Royal Astronomical Society's National Astronomy meeting, and he knows it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
No, they
and
just
how do they know
him.
it came from outside the solar system? How do you know that?
It asks, hey, where are you coming from? Hey, how old are you? And where are you coming from?
They do ask those two questions. And it goes ahead and tells them.
Yeah, it's like a border entry.
No, that's a fun fact.
Yeah,
so
that is fun.
The object was first spotted the 1st of July by the Atlas Survey Telescope in Chile when it was about 670 million kilometers from the sun.
It's Chile.
Not sure how much that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chile.
Thank you.
No, they were in Chile.
No, they were in Chile.
That's the Atlas.
No.
The Atlas Survey Telescope is in Chile.
Chile. It's in Chile. That's where it is.
And I suppose you call flight attendants or stewardesses flight attendants now as well, right?
No.
Okay, then don't
Then it's
be
Chile.
giving me that Chile garbage.
They spotted it the 1st of July, and the discovery of 31 Atlas caught the team by surprise. They didn't even. It happened. They were gearing up, beginning this survey operations, and they were like, "Hey, what's that?"
Some have been trying to make it out as if it was a not a natural phenomenon.
Yes.
Have you noticed
Like
that?
an alien?
Yes. Yeah.
Like
It's
an
like
alien?
it was
Absolutely.
created by aliens.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
Because the Oumuamua thing that came through.
Well, that's one of the
that
three
slowed
that they
down
talk
and
about here.
sped up, and
Yeah.
now this one is acting in a similar way.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
we
other
did
one too. I
ask-
forget the name of the other one, but there was the Oumuamua and the
Oumuamua.
first one. That's what I said.
Nailed it.
And when you see the time lapse that they show there, that's I don't know. That's like a 13-minute time lapse of the video that played. As it
That's
shoots
13 minutes
across.
long? Wow. It's moving really slow.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But it's a ways away, so it's probably actually
Long
going quite
ways away,
fast.
yeah. But so if you want to catch a glimpse of 31 Atlas, it should
Look
be
up.
visible through a reasonably sized amateur telescope in late 2025, early
I
2026.
don't have a reasonly sized telescope.
Well, look up. You might get a
look
shot
up.
without
All
even
right.
without the
I
telescope.
will.
You might.
What if I
you might
what if
get
I
a
go
shot.
out with my glasses with these on? Will that help?
I think you have to
No,
double
you need
up.
the special
I'll
glasses.
be looking up at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you have to look with different eyes. You have to look.
Really?
You have to look with different eyes. The glasses.
All right.
You have to have the eclipse glasses to be able to see it.
You have to look with better eyes than
Yeah, you have to do that. Pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure. So the world's oldest tennis tournament, Wimbledon, finished up this weekend in London, and Amanda Anisimova, the American, and Iga Swiatek, the Polish from Poland.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Thank you. They had the women's final, and Iga.
Oh, look at that.
Iga destroyed the
6-0,
American.
6-0.
Yeah. she didn't
Oh, my
score.
gosh.
I know.
So we suck at this, too?
Yeah, I guess
Wow.
so. She froze, man.
Wow.
for real.
Center court.
Wow,
was
she
over.
imploded.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, real bad.
And our last American in the men's draw lost in the semifinals.
Yeah, because
to
the finals
Alcaraz.
was Sinner and Alcaraz.
Yeah.
And
Sinner won.
Sinner won, yeah.
Yeah. The number 1 and 2 ranked players in the world got together in the final, so it was kind of cool. But
Yeah, I mean, look, Sinner and Alcatraz have won the last 7 Grand Slams.
Wow.
So, I mean, they've been battling it out.
The last
for
7?
Last 7 Grand Slams. One of them.
Djokovic hasn't won any of those? Oh, wow. That's really something.
I think Sinner now is up by 1, right? Let me look at the 7. If you look at that list, there's Sinner 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sinner's up by 1. Wimbledon put him up.
That's probably why he's ranked number 1 in the world.
That's
There you
probably
You noodled
why
that
he's
very
number
good.
1 in the world.
For the first time in a really long time, though, we've got 4 or 5 Americans in the top 20 now.
Oh, that's good.
Including Taylor Fritz, who's ranked 4th in the world, and he made it to the semifinals. So, American
There's
tennis
hope.
is coming back.
Let's
yeah,
hope.
it's
And-
coming back.
And even we had the American in the finals. Both the females were the first times in the finals. At Wimbledon,
and one was
so
American.
One was Poland.
And then
Polish.
we had the winner of, was it the French Open? I think it was Coco Gauff, who was American.
Yeah.
So it's coming back.
It is. It's coming back. Although she did not do.
This one did not do well yesterday. No,
she did not.
Are the Williams sisters done? Did they
Williams
retire?
sisters are done. Yeah.
Actually, no.
They're like in their 60s now.
Actually, no.
They're not done.
Venus Williams has accepted a wild card entry into play in the D.C. Open.
Did she really?
That's
awesome.
Tournament. That's her first tournament in
She's
over a
older
year.
than Serena. Wow. Okay. All right.
Will she show up? I don't know. Maybe she just filled out the sheet and said, "Okay."
What is she? She's got to be in her 40s,
DC
right?
Open Venus.
Yeah, for sure she's in her 40s.
Yeah,
I think Serena's in her 40s now, right? We got to look at that. AI will tell us.
Okay, the first one that you said,
Venus Williams.
Venus is 45, and the other one is 42.
There you go.
Oh wow, there you go.
Serena is 43.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay,
about to be 44.
You lied. You lied right to my face.
Fact checked you there.
Very disappointing.
Grok lied to you guys, so I apologize for that.
Grok needs some work.
Are you using 4 and
Yes,
it's
sir.
still getting crap like that wrong? How is it? How is that happening? I just watched. Did anybody else watch the
the Elon thing?
The Elon thing?
Oh,
yeah.
Really impressive. They did a demonstration of it, and it's really cool.
I
And
showed Jeff a couple of new tricks.
Elon thinks this thing is going to invent things by the end of the year. If not by the end of this year, then certainly by next year.
Just perfect.
Yeah,
perfect for humans.
Well, the cool thing is my Tesla will also be getting Grok 4 pretty soon. I got a notification for that.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have to pay for it? Or
I
do
don't
they just...
know. I know it's on the
Elon
next
doesn't
update.
allow anything in those cars without you paying
No kidding.
for it, man.
Well, I'm already paying a subscription to him, so I hope it freaking comes in the subscription.
And I can't believe that. I mean, when you pay
$99 a month, Pat Gray.
That's a lot. That's a lot
And
for
what
the
is
self-driving
99
feature. No, I'm not doing that. $100 a month?
What does that get you?
It gets you the ability
to fully drive.
It'll drive fully without your hands on the wheel.
You can't sleep in it.
No, you cannot sleep in it.
Which is
Can't do work.
BS.
Yep.
And then actually, if I want, I can
anyway.
just press a button and the car will come into the studios. So
Do it.
Do it. I want to see it right now. Do it.
Have it pull up right here.
I
want to see
dare
that.
you to make that happen.
Yeah.
Right now.
I need some doors open. I'm not going to go through the wall. If you open some doors, it'll come in the studios.
That's really cool.
We should do that one.
So you can do it online?
Yeah, on my phone, yes.
That's really something.
I can move my car. Like right now, I can just go front and back, and freak people out.
And you can obviously start it with the air conditioning and whatever. And
that was before. You could do that
you could
before.
do that too, in a lot of cars.
But you cannot just do whatever you want while you're driving.
No,
on the
I
road.
found that out yesterday. I did a little live stream yesterday, and then on the way back, I may have fallen asleep, and the car did not like that. And,
I mean, eventually they're going to have to remove that, right?
It's all
so
regulation.
you can do something
legislation.
else.
You got to get legislation.
You got to get legislation because the car can do it. It's just the legislation says no, you cannot.
I mean, you're pretty confident with it, right?
Oh, I used it all week.
If your car was differently configured and you had like a table and you just sat around
like
a table
Minority
and
Report?
chairs, like Minority Report,
I am in.
Would you
Pat Gray.
be that confident in your car?
Yes, sir.
Would you really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jeffy and I just want a pillow and blanket in ours.
Thank you. I want to be able to lay down
or do some work on the way in.
Yes,
I tried.
Yes.
And it wants my stupid eyes.
Yeah,
to
that's
forward.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
That is stupid. My gosh.
So what's the benefit of it driving you if you have to still watch the road?
You guys are bogging me down right now.
Yeah.
I don't
$100
like it.
$100 a month. No, thank you.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
And we're grateful you're with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. One of the things the president did care about, he doesn't care about the Epstein thing anymore, and he doesn't want us to either.
Correct.
But something he did care about over the weekend was Rosie O'Donnell. And so he cared so deeply he posted about her. Because of the fact
she's agonizing.
She is.
Agreed.
There's no doubt about that. Because of the fact that Rosie O'Donnell is not in the best interests of our great country, I am giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship. I wish you'd stop doing this kind of stuff. It's not helpful. You know, I know he's just trolling the left, but this plays into their hand that he's a dictator and all that nonsense. I'm not a fan of this. She's a threat to humanity and should remain in the wonderful country of Ireland if they want her. God bless America.
Boy, I'm glad he's focused on the important things.
Yeah,
then.
right?
Shame on me for caring about pedophile elite rapists.
It's so important that he actually had to talk about it at the tarmac. Go for it, Joe.
Rosie O'Donnell, she went on Chris Cuomo's show recently. She blamed you for the fact that she's overweight, depressed, and drunk. What do you say to that? Do you think PDS is going to ever be ingested by diagnosis?
I don't know about Rosie. I watch Rosie. Rosie's a mess. She's a mess. But she left our country, which is a good thing, not a bad thing.
Okay. I mean, he was forced.
I mean, that's fine.
There.
Yeah, he was forced. They forced his hand there.
But wait, did you hear that question from the reporter? Rosie blames you for the reason she's overweight. I got news for Rosie. You were overweight before Donald Trump was in politics.
That's
How dare you?
Holy crap.
We don't fat shame here.
No, we just point out facts.
That was a fat fact. Great.
Ooh, I like that. Fat facts.
It's a fat fact.
Fat fun fact.
Surprised nobody's used that line before.
I don't know of anybody.
Okay?
Who are you alleging has used that?
Me.
Oh,
Well,
really?
you're not
I'm
fat.
alleging,
A
Pat.
fat fact?
Yeah,
Well, you're not
thank
fat,
you.
Jeffy. What are you again?
Well, first of all,
I'm
athletically overweight.
There
Right.
you go. So
and
why are you
everybody
getting
knows
offended?
that, right?
Thank you.
Everybody knows that.
Yes.
Okay. Enough said.
Do they do? They know that.
That's
Everybody knows
that
it.
actually is a fat fact.
Okay. We've talked about how when Ted Cruz leaves town, that's when you want to leave town as well.
Up.
Wait, did he leave?
Yeah.
He's a barometer.
Should be on high alert. I'll tell you that.
No way.
So good.
This is great.
That's
Look
hilarious.
at that. Severe weather alerts. Be prepared.
So,
we're on a Ted Cruz watch. He's
Weather
got
watch.
he's got the suitcase out.
Conditions are favorable for Ted Cruz to leave.
Warning, take action, and then emergency take out.
So Ted Cruz is at the
That's
airport
really
is a warning.
funny.
That's very
But
funny.
pictures have been posted of Ted Cruz on vacation. That's an emergency. I love that. That is an emergency.
He
And
should have already been
That's
gone.
really funny.
And so, obviously, he went to Mexico when we had the ice storm. He was in Greece when we had the flooding, and
which he should have foreseen. Right?
should have known.
Thank you, Pat.
Should have known. But Robert Plant showed up down there in Austin to serve food to people.
Led Zeppelin's Robert Plant.
Yeah, and I thought, wait a minute,
Weird.
isn't there an Austin connection?
Put a show on for the workers.
He
or something?
apparently used to live in Austin for
wow.
a period, probably while he was recording something. I don't know, but apparently he does not live there
know
anymore.
that. But he just went down to help out?
Yeah, and in fact, the
cool.
quote was, "I'm not here to be seen, I'm here to serve." And people had to
Wow.
sneak pictures of him because he wasn't there, as some big look at me thing. So
I'm
it's
not
pretty
here.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's very cool.
What is he? Like close to 80 now, right?
I don't know. Let's ask Chris Cruz. He's good with that.
Chris? How old?
Robert
Plant. Led Zeppelin's Robert Plant.
79.
79.
I'm sorry,
What's
76. He'll be 77 in
Chris all of a
August.
sudden?
Now I'm Chris.
He is 76. He'll be 77 on August 20th.
Thank you.
I deserved it.
I heard he was 76, and he's soon to be 77, is what I heard. What did you
Grok
hear about
agrees.
it?
I think for a
agrees.
nanosecond he was
Jeffy.
79, and somehow he turned back time.
Wow, he was really young when they hit it big, because they've been 69, right? For 1969
Yeah,
for Led Zeppelin, I'd say. Speaking of the weather, though, EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin released a video about weather manipulation. This is fascinating.
Here we go.
Timely.
Here we go.
The Trump EPA is committed to total transparency.
Good.
As a result, I tasked my team
they?
at EPA
Yeah.
to compile a list of everything we know about contrails and geoengineering
Okay.
for the purpose of releasing it to you now publicly.
Okay.
In other words, I want you to know everything I know about these
keep saying
topics,
it. Let's see it.
and without any exception.
Okay.
Instead of simply dismissing these questions and concerns as baseless conspiracies, we're meeting them head on. We did the legwork,
Interesting.
looked at the science, consulted agency experts, and pulled in relevant outside information to put these online resources together. Everything we know about contrails to solar geoengineering will be in there.
Oh.
That means anyone who reads through this information will know as much about these topics as I do as EPA administrator.
Huh.
To anyone who's ever looked up to the streaks in the sky and asked, What the heck is going on? We're seeing headlines about private actors and even governments looking to blot out the sun in the name of stopping global warming.
Yeah, that sounds like a
We've
good
endeavored
idea,
to
doesn't
answer
it?
all of your questions at the links on your screen. In fact, EPA shares many of the same concerns when it comes to potential threats to human health and the environment, especially from solar geoengineering activities. The enthusiasm for experiments that would pump pollutants into the high atmosphere has set off alarm bells here at the Trump EPA. Prior to now, EPA has never been this proactive to raise awareness about concerns with geoengineering and to stop this activity from being scaled up. This is what it looks like when government actually listens to the will of the people and doesn't try to squash it. You can always trust this administration and this EPA to take your concerns seriously.
All things?
Answer your questions honestly and carry out the will of voters with integrity.
Love that. Do it across the board now on everything. But what a timely announcement.
Yeah.
We're releasing our Free Think Friday conversation with Matt Landman early. So we had to record it in advance because he, I guess, is he on the West Coast?
He's on the West Coast.
He didn't want to get up early. So we've already recorded it. It is really, I think you're going to really like this episode.
We covered a lot of ground.
You don't want to miss it. It's going to air in its entirety on Friday, July 25th. So that's 2 weeks from last Friday.
However,
you can get it right now at blazetv.com/Pat. All you have to do is sign up get a sub from blazetv.com/Pat. Do we have any $20 or $30 savings things?
Use Pat. That should be
use the promo code Pat and you get whatever discount we're offering right now.
I know I received an email, I think it was on Saturday, that they're going to extend the free trial.
Yeah.
So go for it.
Okay.
Oh, the 7-day
cool.
free trial. Okay, there you go.
I will say there is so much information from Matt Landman that
no question.
Too much information, some will say.
So much.
We had to get it out there so that you could see it, though. I mean, because
it's fascinating.
There's so much information to come out after we had already done this interview.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's not what Matt said. That's not what. We covered that. This is what. And we you have to be able to see it. It's incredible.
So I went to the website, knowing epa.gov/chemtrails, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So it talks about what is chemtrails, don't like their answers. And it says what is intentionally being sprayed from airplanes. And all it says that is agricultural spraying or firefighters. That's it.
Firefighters.
And then it says if you suspect any illegal spraying, visit here to report the violation.
Yeah.
If you see a aircraft flying unusually low and unsafe, report it to the FAA. How is that? That's not... That's not transparent.
Nothing to do with the weather.
No. And then it says, are contrails related to geoengineering? The government is not aware. Okay, well...
the government's not aware.
Yes, it says the government's not aware.
Well,
funny because
we asked Matt about that.
Yes, we did.
Actually asked him about that very thing. And I think his answer was really interesting. And I'm not going to tell you what it was.
And I mean, it's been reported in the last week or so about the government being involved.
Oh, yeah. Especially in Texas.
From the 1950s.
Oh, federally, yeah. Mm-hmm.
No. It goes back to into the 1800s.
1891?
Yeah.
We learned a lot.
Yeah. And here's your question. What is HARP and does it relate to contrails? It talks about the history of HARP, but then in 2014 they gave all the responsibility and equipment to the University of Alaska, and then HARP, it says EPA is not aware of any scientific evidence that supports any claim of nefarious activities.
HARP, complete transparency.
Complete transparency.
I believe that HARP actually came from Nikola Tesla, right? Wasn't that his? That was his technology that he envisioned, and it was stolen from him and now used by the government.
Wow. Well, HARP happened because of Project Woodpecker.
Always trying to keep up with the Russians.
Yes, sir.
Amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah. It's fascinating. In some cases, chilling. So don't miss it. You can get it right now. It's going to be posted, by the end of the show?
Yes, as soon as the show
goes
ends,
live, as soon as the show's over.
It will go live.
So,
Sky Secrets.
Yeah. So go to blazetv.com/Pat and sign up for your subscription today. Yesterday, Senator Lindsey Graham had some things to say about U.S. I'm guessing he's going to be radically opposed to any sort of entanglement, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. I'd be shocked if he has anything else to say.
When you think of Lindsey Graham, you don't think of entanglement.
A warmonger. You don't think of it.
No, you don't.
Right?
Peace at all costs.
Here he is.
Well, just stay tuned for tomorrow's announcement.
Oh, gosh. Shut up.
The idea of America selling weapons
Pause
to
it for a
help
second.
Ukraine.
Was this recorded by the crew who did Godzilla in the 1950s?
Every clip of Lindsey Graham, I watched about 5 of these, and they're all like this. So I think it aired like this on CBS.
That is really... I'm expecting him to... That's what I'm expecting to hear at any minute, because his mouth is not fitting what he is saying.
So you're saying AI? You calling this AI?
No.
Not even.
All right, let him say it.
Well, just stay tuned for tomorrow's announcement. The idea of America selling weapons to help Ukraine is very much in play.
Awesome.
We've given Ukraine a lot. We've given them money. We've given them military aid.
Right. Yes.
We now have a minerals agreement with Ukraine that's worth trillions of dollars. So I don't want to get ahead of the president, but stay tuned about seized assets. The Europeans want to limit the interest on the assets to go to Ukraine.
Okay.
Secretary Bessent wants to go further. Stay tuned about a plan to go after the seized assets more aggressively. Stay tuned for a plan where America will begin to sell to our European allies tremendous amount of weapons that can benefit Ukraine.
Send him Godzilla.
Putin has calculated that we would get tired and Europe would get weary.
Yeah.
He made a huge mistake.
Oh, did he?
NATO
Huge.
is bigger and stronger
Than ever.
and we're more committed to ever to make sure he does not take Ukraine by force.
Right.
So Congress is on the verge of passing the most consequential sanction package in the history of the country. It will give President Trump tools he doesn't have today, a literal sledgehammer. And the big offender here is China, India, and Brazil. India buys oil from Russia cheap and resells it. That's despicable. I've talked to President Trump. He said last week it's time to move. He's tried to entice Putin to the table, but my goal is to end this war, and the only way you're going to end this war is to get people who prop up Putin, make them choose between the American economy and helping Putin, and you can only have one negotiator, and that's going to be President Trump with maximum flexibility to end this war. China, India, and Brazil, you're about to get hurt big time if you keep helping Putin.
Shut the hell up.
Wow.
I'm going to have a meeting with the secretary.
Wow.
That's just this guy.
Oof, that's a lot.
Yeah, he just threatened. This is
China,
Keith. This is
Brazil,
Keith math here. Well over 3 billion people, country population wise. You're going to get hurt. What are we doing? Never mind Russia. I mean, this Lindsey Graham.
You just pay for it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Just pay for it. That's all.
I don't know
You
what
just do.
he's up to, but it's never good.
Wow. So then yesterday afternoon, the president talked about sending weapons to Ukraine again.
I'm going to have a meeting with the Secretary General who's coming in tomorrow. But we basically are going to send them various pieces of very sophisticated military. They're going to pay us 100% for them. And that's the way we want it. And we've been trying to get that again. I don't think Biden ever asked for it. We're in for about $350 billion. Europe is in for $100 billion. That's a lot of money, 100, but they should be in actually for more than that. So as we send equippment, they're going to reimburse us for that equipment. Doesn't that sound good?
No.
With the money that we gave them.
Time ago.
Still going to send 10 Patriot missiles to Ukraine?
I haven't agreed on the number yet, but they're going to have some because they do need protection. But the European Union is paying for it. We're not paying anything for it, but we will send it. It'll be business for us, and we will send them Patriots, which they desperately need, because Putin really surprised a lot of people.
Listen.
He talks nice, and then he bombs everybody in the evening. So there's a little bit of a problem there, and I don't like it.
All right. So we're sending more weapons because we don't like the way Putin negotiates with us.
And they're offensive now, which is a change, right? Even I don't know that. Did Biden even send offensive weapons to him? I think he sort of did. He said there's a red line there, and that was going to be fighter jets. I think we crossed that red line.
That one, yeah.
We weren't going to send tanks. We crossed that line.
Yeah, we did send some.
Yeah,
we sent some stuff through other proxy countries.
Yeah, we did.
That ended up in
Okay, so
Ukraine.
the Biden administration did send plenty of offensive weapons. Yeah,
you got
long-range missiles.
Yep.
And that's they're getting more, right? That can reach Moscow. So
cool.
This is heating up a bit.
Boy, that's
dang it.
That's not going on the Nobel Peace Prize resume.
No.
Well, it is if it brings Putin to the table.
Yeah, we'll see.
We don't play your little games.
All right. When it comes time to move, whether you're moving, across town or across the country, you need a great realtor. And it makes all the difference in the world. Really, somebody who can help you make really tough decisions. Decisions that you aren't equipped to make because you don't know the market that well. You don't know what buyers are necessarily looking for, but your real estate agent should and does if you go through realestateagentsitrust.com. They are fantastic agents, and they take away a lot of the stress, help you get the most money for your home or get the most home for your money, or both if you're relocating. These are great agents, fully vetted by Glenn's team. So go to realestateagentsitrust.com. It's a free service that we provide to you. We just set you up with a realtor, and then the rest is up to you. realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray will return after this.
Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter, where Fat Lump of Goo tweets, Chris should create a mannequin with a face and eyes and
working on it.
Put it in the driver's seat.
Already working on it.
Trick the Tesla AI.
Already working on it.
Are you really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm also working on those, those blindfolds with some eyes on it that move, the googly eyes.
Oh, okay.
So let's see if that works.
Jeffy might have a doll that could sit in that front seat for you.
I don't want to use that doll.
I'm not.
You're not loaning that out.
I don't want to use that doll anyways.
I didn't say you could.
From Bad Engineer, Jeffy is not fat. He's husky.
Okay.
Well, he's husky to about the 12th power.
Okay.
We know.
But I'm just trying to be accurate here. This is just about accuracy.
I'm athletically overweight. We've already decided
that's been determined.
Now,
Let
me eat! As a child, I will say that I was traumatized.
Were you?
By having to shop in the husky section.
Oh, no.
So was my son. My son was so traumatized.
Yeah.
My mom said I'm husky.
Husky.
I mean, even as a child, I had to go to the fat guy section. It was tough. It was tough.
From Spicy Gangsta Sarah, Lindsey Graham calling someone despicable is the pot calling the kettle black.
Yep. And this was, it already closed it. Shoot. Pat had just sent us a great picture. Here it is. Uncle Waldo. We have Grahamzilla now. I think this is fun. He just whipped that up for us. Good job, Waldo. That's pretty accurate.
That's good. That's good stuff.
He's something else, that guy.
Yes, he is. A little earlier, we played a clip of Tucker at the TPUSA, the Turning Point USA event. On a recent podcast, he talked about the day he learned he was fired by Fox News. This is kind of interesting, and why that was a relief for his wife.
When you told your wife, my career is changing after 14 years, what was her initial reaction, and did her reaction surprise you?
You mean when I got fired?
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing.
She was like, finally. She was relieved.
I said I got a call from Suzanne Scott. I almost couldn't remember her name. I mean her no ill will. Who was the president? I guess still is the president of Fox. I never really had much of a relationship with her. Odd person, but always nice to me. And I said, Suzanne Scott just called me and they canceled my show. And my wife was with our dogs. And she goes, what? Why? And I said, I don't know. They wouldn't tell me. And she goes, thank God.
No way.
First thing she said, thank God.
Why'd you say that, you think?
She thought they were really anti-Christian.
Oh,
Fox.
really?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Of course. Why do you
it
say
just makes
that?
them uncomfortable. They're not comfortable with that at all.
That's
if you
true.
said
that is true
on Fox, which I don't think I ever did, I probably should have, but like, hey, how are the Christians of the West Bank doing? Like, how's Bethlehem doing, where Jesus was born? The Church in the Nativity. It's got to be. That's not the most sacred site in Christendom. I'm not sure what is. Jesus was born in Bethlehem. It's the Church of the Nativity. Let's call the rector of the Church of the Nativity and ask him what he thinks of Israeli occupation. Just as a Christian, I think it's totally fair. Whoa. I mean, you'd be out of there.
Really?
Of course.
Of course. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. I mean, they were uncomfortable, I will say, and it didn't have anything to do with Israel. He makes it sound almost as if it's a problem because it involves Israel. That's not the case, because Glenn used to run into that all the time. They were uncomfortable with it.
Yes.
They're uncomfortable with somebody openly discussing religiosity. And so, yeah, they didn't like it, especially when Roger was there.
Doesn't that seem weird?
It does seem weird.
You would think
very,
that your
very
base
weird.
audience for Fox News
would
be totally fine with that.
I know.
Okay.
For whatever reason, not so much. No.
Roger was concerned about legs.
He wanted to see them.
Roger was concerned about legs.
That's why they lit them directly.
Correct.
You know, they had the leg lighting.
Man was a genius on that part.
Yep. Also, coming up on August 1st, tariffs go up on Mexico and Europe.
Yeah!
30%. So we got that going for us.
Wow,
30% extra tariff.
Yeah!
That's a lot of excitement for
Jeffy's
bringing a lot of money.
He's been waiting for this for a long time.
Bringing a lot of money, man. We are just raking in the cash.
It's
from these
been
tariffs.
bringing in a lot of money already.
It has.
On what he's
I
already
know,
done.
and we're not going to be paying taxes soon, which I love.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be spectacular.
Yeah. Europe is actually, they've stated that they're going to hold off on retaliatory tariffs because they want to reach a deal with us before August 1st.
Okay.
Again, this could be working really, really well. So good. Make it happen. 888-900-3393. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Federal judge ruled Friday Homeland Security's massive operation to arrest and detain migrants in Los Angeles used illegal roving patrols based on racial profiling, then wrongly denied those arrested access to lawyers. Wow. Now, Judge Frimpong banned the department's agents and officers from making any immigration arrests in Central California.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Wow.
The one chick from. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one chick. Federal judge, you know her.
The government says that they already do have reasonable suspicion. Now, she claims the only suspicion they have is that it's overwhelmingly focused on Latinos. Of course it's overwhelmingly focused on Latinos. That's where the vast majority of people are coming from. Latin America? Anybody heard of that? That's where Latinos come from. It's just asinine.
You're not supposed to recognize
I
that,
guess. But if there were millions of Norwegians here illegally, and you drive by a group of Nordic men from 18 to 34 on the street corner, where the Norwegians are known to hang out on a regular basis, you'd overwhelmingly focus on Norwegians.
That would be profiling.
That would be profiling. Yes, it is. And it should be done reasonably, sensibly, when it makes sense. Hello, of course. I don't know. The people are so stupid that it's just hard to get your head around it. Wow. Meanwhile, over at the marijuana farm in California, Democrat Representative Julia Brownley showed up and had this to say.
What we've really seen here is horrific. It shouldn't be this way. It is vulgar. It's un-American. Vulgar. This is not what we are about here.
Jeez.
There you go.
So America isn't about enforcing its laws.
Right. Sovereignty.
Appreciate that.
It's un-American.
That's great. Should wipe out, just erase the border. You know?
Don't give them any ideas.
I mean, they want to.
And you're talking about Latinos being targeted. I think I'm being targeted. I have an appointment that I must show in person with my birth certificate, passport, and driver's license at the DMV.
Oh. What? Don't you have a Texas license already?
I do, with a gold star and everything, but they still want me there at 9:10 Central Time today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, you're being targeted.
Well, it takes a long time to get an appointment there, too, so this has to have been scheduled for some time, right?
This was scheduled a long time ago. So if I'm not here tomorrow, I apologize. I'm in Puerto Rico, I guess.
Now they're sending you to CCOT.
Oh, CCOT.
Yeah, in El Salvador.
I don't even get the wheel of deportation.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
You're going directly to El Salvador.
Might be South Sudan. You don't know. Could be Djibouti.
Spin the wheel.
Djibouti.
Yeah, where am I going?
Chris Cruz, where are you headed? Let's spin the wheel.
Come on, big country. Big country. It's
South Sudan.
South Sudan.
There you go.
Congratulations.
The wheel of misfortune has put you in South Sudan. Congratulations.
Okay.
It was fun knowing you. I hope it worked out.
That is weird, though, because if you have a Texas driver's license already, you should be able to do this online and not even have to go to the DMV.
I'm not eligible to do it online. I have to show it in person. They texted me 2 days ago and they emailed me last night, bring your birth certificate, passport, and identification.
Nice knowing
Why
you.
do you need your passport?
I don't understand the passport thing.
Your license should qualify.
Because South Sudan.
What still isn't, your license has not expired, right?
No, it expires on my birthday, which is December.
Okay.
So my check in July.
That's still your legitimate identification.
Yes.
Should be. That's strange.
They didn't ask for my social security card, so I guess that's safe.
This is it's gonna be fun. Be recording.
Oh, I'll be recording for sure.
All right. On The View, Sonny Hostin shared some thoughts on these ICE raids and Alligator Alcatraz. I bet she's in favor of all of it, right? That would be my guess.
There we go.
In my world, if you mask yourself because you don't want to be seen, because there will be a reckoning for some of the actions that actual law enforcement have done. But I'll also say this. I don't want to hear anything ever in this country again about not being able to house people, not being able to, no affordable housing, because they put this thing up in 8 days. 8 days. So where there is a will, there's a way. There is a way.
There's a way.
Wait, so is she suggesting that we put homeless people in Alligator Alcatraz? That's what that felt like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's what you want.
I saw a report yesterday. I didn't listen to the whole speech because I could only take so much of Debbie Wasserman.
Oh, we got the clip?
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Clip 21.
Awesome. I hope it's not the long one.
They essentially drink. They get their drinking water and they brush their teeth where they poop in the same unit. They bragged
it's called a bathroom.
That they went above standards, supposedly, and gave them a 3-foot privacy wall that stretches the length inside the 32
Are you telling me? Okay, I got it. Are you telling me they don't have a separate suite for like a master bedroom situation with a jacuzzi tub? They don't have that? Well, certainly they've got the dual vanity, right?
I don't think so, but maybe they do.
They've got to have it. You can't have two inmates sharing the same sink.
I'm sure
mirror.
that they have maybe a row of sinks for 4 or 5. Maybe
do they have a bidet with warm water?
I
they
have to ask it
I hope
because
so.
you guys are the white guys of the program, so you guys are white elitists. Do you guys poop and brush your teeth and shower in the same room?
I don't.
No, I've got separate rooms for each of those activities.
Oh man!
Wow! So you elite.
Yeah.
I don't. I have a water closet.
You have a water closet.
But seriously, she just described a bathroom.
Yeah,
she
did.
described my bathroom.
Yeah,
I just want to put that out there.
She did.
Oh my gosh!
So insane.
That's so stupid.
Meanwhile, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem hinted at more Alligator Alcatraz type facilities coming.
We don't have that video.
Oh, we don't?
Remember, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
That
Okay,
got
so
hung up in the
5
system.
states. They're going to do this in 5 different states.
Yeah, somebody asked her a question, and she said, we're working with 5 states right now. They're all Republican governors. We'd like some Democrats to get on board, but we might have an announcement soon about franchising Alligator Alcatraz.
I would like to know what are the 5 states. Because she said she's not willing to give the names.
Right. Yeah.
Texas has to be
one. Right? Texas has to be one of those. Texas.
Mm-hmm. Wyoming.
Yeah.
What are some bold states with
Indiana.
Republican governors, though, other than Florida?
Right.
I mean, who knows?
I'm stuck at Texas and Florida, so.
Yeah, me too. Tom Homan was making the rounds, and he put the complaints about Homeland Security and Alligator Alcatraz into perspective.
These same congressmen are complaining about Alligator Alcatraz. You didn't see them complaining about, under the Biden administration, people being held in a Border Patrol parking lot surrounded by a fence in the sweltering heat. Not a word. You didn't hear a word about 500,000 children being trafficked in the country and them not being able to locate 300,000. President Trump, this administration, is finding thousands of those children. So, they have a lot of anger under President Trump and how we're doing business, and they ignored 4 years of open borders, historic migrant death, historic Americans dying from fentanyl, historic numbers of women and children being sex trafficked, historic number of people on terrorist watch lists coming across the border. Silence. Because they're complicit, because they didn't take the administration on and ask them to secure the border. You can't have strong national security in this country if we don't have border security. We got to know who's coming and what's coming and where it's coming. But instead, they kept silent and they kept feeding the American people, we have a secure border, and we did not.
Yeah. So put that in your pipe and smoke it there, Puddin'.
But they poop where they brush their teeth.
Yeah. They don't have a separate room for each of those activities.
How dare they?
Need a water closet.
That's really, really tragic. He also had to deal with a heckler at the TPUSA conference.
90% lose their case, they get sent home. That is not what they wanted. They're playing the long game. Let's release them in the community. Wait 3 or 5 years. Pardon me?
Are you an MS-13 member? It says so.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
He can handle it.
I got a question. No. I got a question for you. Why don't you come up here and hand me that picture? Bring it. USA! USA!
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on, there's more.
All right. You got morons like this all over the country. This guy wouldn't like to serve his nation. This guy ain't got the balls to be an ICE officer. He hasn't got the balls to be a Border Patrol agent. This guy lives in his mother's basement. The only thing that surprises me, you don't have purple hair and a nose ring. Get out of here, you loser. And you're such a badass, meet me off stage in 13 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's so great.
I guarantee you, he sits down to pee. Guarantee.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Sanctuary cities. Let me talk about sanctuary cities real quick. Sanctuary cities are pushing back against the Trump agenda. Sanctuary cities are sanctuary for criminals.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Wow. You don't want to mess with Tom Homan. You don't. You're not going to win that battle.
I guarantee you that guy sits down to pee.
That's fantastic.
That's a great hot take right there.
It is. That's This administration doesn't take that kind of stuff.
No, they do not.
They don't just let it roll off their back, and they address it.
Back.
Yep, every time. Meet it head on. So great.
Unless
Jeffrey Epstein.
What was that?
We've already met.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
We've already met that head on. It's over.
Yeah, he's dead. Don't worry about it.
Is he, though?
No.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you.
A little controversy going around about that now, too,
we got
right?
some metadata that suggests that the tape was edited.
Yes, it
on
was.
Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what we use, right?
To edit our videos.
Okay, and
Yes,
that
sir.
it was recorded, what was it, from 2 different clips?
Sources.
And recorded 4 times?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know, man.
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
No.
I mean,
I don't know what to believe about anything anymore.
I know.
This is what they have
created.
This is what they sowed, and now they're reaping it. This is the harvest of everything they've sown over the years. Congratulations. This is why we don't trust you with anything.
Right.
So, there you have it. Let me tell you about Kexi cookies. On a happier note, how about something absolutely delicious? Like the summery berry pie. It's inspired by homemade berry pie. It's buttery, it's soft, it's packed with strawberries and blueberries. The Texas sheet cake cookie is back. It's always been one of my absolute favorites. It's a staple and a chocolate lover's dream. It's a chocolate cookie packed with chocolate chips, topped with our secret homemade Texas sheet cake chocolate frosting, and it's absolutely delicious. Right now, too, we're offering $1 UPS ground shipping on all orders all week.
Oh, wow.
Discounts automatically applied during checkout, so just go to Kexi.com. You don't need a promo code. It'll be automatically rung up for you that way. So a $1 UPS ground shipping. Let me tell you about what Scott thinks of these cookies. He said, these Kexi cookies are incomparable. I've never had better cookies. My wife and I must ration ourselves and share pieces between us to keep... This is going to piss Jeffy off.
I've already
Scott.
pissed.
Yeah, he's already mad. I can tell it. I feel it. My wife and I ration these to keep us from overeating them. See, that's not a Jeffy.
This is America.
Situation.
Go ahead and eat it, Scott. What a wimp.
Each different cookie is a new delight. If you have a friend with a sweet tooth, I can't imagine a better gift. Me neither. Thank you, Scott.
No doubt.
Go to Kexi.com. Kexi. Kexi.com.
Pat Gray is unleashed.
So is anybody going to step up to stop Zohran Mamdani from becoming the mayor of New York City, America's largest city, America's heartbeat in our economic system?
And they're trying, but Zamboni looks like he's going to win.
Sure does.
He's got the momentum for sure. Yeah. But I did see that your boy Cuomo and his
his
cohorts. His cohorts. He said that he's going to run as an independent, and he wants everyone. Apparently, he was listening to this program.
Yeah,
so I'd like to thank him.
I suggested that they get together, choose one of you, and then the other two back that candidate, and I don't know, combine the voting base there.
You got the incumbent.
That's what he wants to have happen.
The incumbent Mayor Eric Adams, who was already in the race as an independent before Cuomo made this announcement. He said that you got your ass kicked by double digits.
Yeah,
loose. This is a loose quote from Adams. What are you doing? So I don't know.
So they're not going to be able to get together.
Probably not.
But maybe Cuomo and Mamdani cannibalize each other enough?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. Last week we had the poll that showed Mamdani up 35-25 over Cuomo. So Zohran had 35%. Mario Cuomo had 25%. And then I think in third place was... Who was in third? It was Curtis Lewa.
Yeah,
right?
Curtis, my boy Curtis.
Curtis, I think at 14.
Yes.
Eric Adams only had 11%.
Yeah.
So I'm a little concerned about that. That's a problem.
Okay.
That's a problem.
Let's see. Maybe this is the same poll. Did you just say 35, 25, 14?
Yeah.
Did you have that?
Yes.
Okay.
35,
Adams at
25,
11?
14, 11. Yeah.
Adams
Isn't that
down
amazing?
there a ways, yeah.
We just might have the Ayatollah Mamdani as mayor of New York City.
He feels
good.
like the momentum is on his side.
Yeah, it does.
It's a long way until Election Day, though.
It is.
We'll see what happens.
It is.
Yeah. But our friend, the Ayatollah Mamdani, has declared billionaires shouldn't even exist.
Right.
But it's unlikely he'd be the front runner to become the Big Apple's next mayor if it wasn't for one far-left kingmaker named George Soros.
Whoa. Who
Yeah.
could have seen
Now,
this
correct me
coming?
if I'm wrong, but George Soros. Billionaire?
Billionaire. Yes.
Interesting.
He shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Right?
Interesting.
I mean, that's
there's
what
a lot of people that feel that way.
Mamdani's saying.
He said this on Meet the Press. I don't think that we should have billionaires, frankly, while doubling down on his plan to jack up property taxes on richer and white neighborhoods if he's elected. But Soros and his Open Society Foundation have indirectly funneled over $37 million into the Working Families Party and other left-wing groups who helped Mamdani win New York's primary. So this is not good.
No,
It's
it is not.
just not good. And they're not going to be able, you're not going to get Cuomo to back Eric Adams or Curtis Lewa or vice versa.
No.
They're not going to do it. I wish they would. It would.
It would be something that you could make if you got them together and for the good of the city
or the good of
country.
America. Yeah. But no, nobody's in it for that. Right. Is anybody in it for that? Because if they were, they'd be seeing the handwriting on the wall and maybe sacrifice themselves. Candidacy-wise.
Wait.
For the cause of beating this guy.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
I say they just give it to Curtis, man. He's been trying to get that election for the longest time. Give it to that guy.
Plus, you know what? I almost agree. And he's not going to give up the hat, so just let him have it.
Thank you. And here when he wears a beret, what do we call that? So just
if he would give up the hat, his ratings would go up 10
I don't
points.
know. I don't think so though, because the look isn't there. Then
the trademark.
That's
he's
a
on the
trademark. Stage and you're like, who the hell is that?
It's goofy.
Really? It's goofy?
Yeah, it's goofy.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, in 1978, maybe it was cool. Yeah, it's goofy now. But in Washington State, former GOP county chairman refused to wear a mask when acting as an observer during a recent election.
Yeah.
Wait, recently?
Yeah.
Recently. Yep.
Last year.
November.
Last November. It was that election. We're not talking about 2020 or 2021. It was last November. He's a well-known supporter of President Trump, and he was authorized to be inside the Island County Elections Office last fall as a Republican observer. Masking rules were instituted by Island County Auditor Sheila Kreider. Has anybody told Sheila it was 2024 at the time? Hey, Pumpkin, it's been 4 years. Can we stop with the mask thing?
Is the auditor have that power in Washington? I guess so, maybe in the state of Washington.
Apparently, she required all observers to wear face coverings while in the ballot counting area. Years after most other normal places had already taken away those restrictions. But this particular person refused to wear it and was ultimately removed. He was later charged by Island County Prosecutor Greg Banks.
Wow.
He's charged for not wearing a mask?
Oh, it's worse than that.
Wow.
Yeah, well, he didn't follow the rules.
So on Wednesday, it is worse than that. A jury found Hazello guilty of one count of second-degree criminal trespass and one count of felony unlawful entry into an election facility. Oh, my gosh. During the trial, jurors were shown body camera footage of the incident in which Hazilo is seen calmly seated and refusing requests from election officials to put on a mask. Law enforcement eventually escorted him from the room.
Wow.
Then they charged him. And apparently he's been convicted,
found,
right?
Found guilty.
Yep. Could face, what does it say there?
That is unbelievable.
But what's he get, a year and a half?
Up to a year, I think, something like
For
that.
For not wearing a mask.
Those cases are usually about a year and a half.
Wow.
Should have been in jail already, bastard.
But don't you dare, as an ICE agent, wear a mask, right?
Right.
When you're conducting lawful activity, don't you dare wear a mask then.
What's the Washington auditor have to say about that?
Yeah, so this is a felony conviction. He could get up to 364 days in prison.
So you can't get a full year. So that's a relief.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
It's only 364
He faces up to
days.
a year in prison for the felony conviction and up to 364 days for the gross misdemeanor.
Oh.
It could be 2 years.
A couple years.
Shut the hell.
Wow.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Wow.
I can't with this insanity. It was insane enough in 2020.
Wow.
In 2024, and then for it to go through the court system, Washington State, what are you doing?
Yeah, the jury found him guilty.
Jury.
That's a little frightening.
That's a lot frightening. Yeah, I would say so too.
You have to rule on the facts of the law.
I saw
the
that
fact
Island
of the
County
law is that he was wrong in what he was doing.
I see Island County is indeed an island. It's right there next to Seattle. A lot of times we say we'd like to get all the liberals to kind of concentrate on one island. Didn't pay off this time.
No, it didn't.
As you can see.
Jeez.
Well, it paid off for them.
Paid off for them.
That's crazy. You could be convicted and face jail time for not wearing a mask. Unbelievable.
Sure is.
All right, we've got overtime coming up, and don't forget our big release of the Free Think Friday show with the weather manipulation guy. That is up and posted now, or you can hear it in its entirety July 25th.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.